Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Matt and it is finally Fiendish Friday. Yes, folks, TGIF is finally upon us. The weekend is here. First and foremost, I do hope each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life is too short as is. Please do like, share, and subscribe, because I love seeing each and every one of you every Monday through Friday, excluding certain times of my schedule if it conflicts with it, or of course holidays I take off, because I'm all about the family and I want to spend time with my family. So if you guys, if that makes sense, you guys I'm sure are perfectly okay with that, since I have like 1,000,001 videos for you guys to choose from. And then also do me a huge favor and check out all the information I give you in the description box, especially for today's film, because you're going to get your basic synopsis, you're going to get your starring cast, the director, the runtime of the cut I am watching, along with no MPAA rating with this one, but along with some trivia, a link to where you can purchase this one directly from right from the director himself, and there's also going to be a link for a trailer on there. There's going to be a little bit of information as usual in there for you to give you a bigger bite on the daily film to see if you want to try it out or not, which today I do recommend for some of my hardened horror fans, ones that like a little bit of art to their films, because this one definitely is an arty film, and it is done very well. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, and I am excited to watch it again at some point, because there's certain things that I wanted to rewatch about it. It's got a certain rewatchability about it, so do keep that in mind. Now that I got all that spiel out of the way, let's move on to the film of the day. This one came out this year. It came out in 2020 and is none other than Sebastian's Unholy Flesh. Yes, this is the new, latest Dakota Ray film from the RA Productions. As far as any special features go on here, you do get a trailer gallery at the very end of the film, and then you also get a interview at the very end of the film with Dakota Ray himself, who is a very interesting character. I really he's got a certain charisma about him, and it really carries over into his films, and I really enjoy his stuff. I have all of his stuff now, thanks to him. I highly recommend that you guys go and check him out. His stuff is also available on Amazon for you to watch on Amazon Prime, so do give that also another chance if you don't want to dish out the I think it was $25 for the DVD, I think $30 for the Blu, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but if you don't want to dish out the money for the DVD or Blu, you can always check it out on Amazon Prime, along with his other films that he has released. One of my favorites of his is Dark Days of Demetrius, which I reviewed over a year ago, I believe, and I do highly recommend that one as well. It is a very well done video about a serial killer, so do check out Dark Days of Demetrius as well. That is another one of those great ones that Dakota Ray did. And now, as far as the specs of who's in it and all that, this one runs at an hour and 12 minutes. It's like an hour and 20 some minutes if you add on the it's like an hour and 24 minutes if you add on the special features at the very end. So you got like 10 to 12 minutes worth of special features there. And then as far as its starring, it stars Dakota Ray, of course. Then we got Fred Epstein, we got Nick Benning in here, then Dr. Ulrey, LB, Svetlana, and S. Donatello. Yes, there is a very interesting cast about this. And I am very, very excited that he was able to pull this off in the middle of a pandemic, because there's a lot of production value here, and you can tell he really put everything he has into it. It is definitely his most satanic and darkest film he has made to date. He has made it very well known that he was under the influence of drinking a lot of absinthe while he was filming this. So that shows you the kind of crazed mental vibes it's going to give you. So it is very, very visually appealing as well, on top of everything. So do please check this out. Now, exactly what is this about? It's about a guy named Sebastian, who is basically a demon that has taken form of a human, and he is on search for this book that will help him end the world, essentially. It is very straightforward as far as the story goes. It's not there's not huge plot twists in it, which is what I liked about it. But the book's manuscripts will bring him the ability to bring the annihilation of mankind itself. That's exactly from the back of the box itself. So do check it out. And then Nezaah, that guy's played by Nick Benning. He came back to do this. I can't remember exactly what. I believe he was in Dark Days of Demetrius, his previous film, or it was one of the other ones beforehand. So you got him as well in there, and then I recognized him, but he plays a character called Nezaah, Nezaah, or something like that. It's Nezaah, 2 A's and an H. He's Sebastian's nemesis. In other words, he is Satan's first child, his first son, and they both he is on a quest to stop Sebastian and get the books for himself, so he can become the immortal demon that rules over Earth himself and destroys the one thing that God created that is perfect in His eyes. Essentially, it's very. It's got a lot of, I would say there's a lot of metaphor in this, along with a lot of the witchcraft, not really witchcraft, but the satanic stuff. I wouldn't call it witchcraft. That's much different realm. But the satanic stuff, like you have images of Aleister Crowley in here. There's a lot of nods towards vampirism, which is very cool. You get to see some really gnarly devilish stuff as far as visually in here. I can't say anything that I would say anything bad about this one. I would once again, I'm gonna say it's not for everyone. So I would say out of my group, there's probably about 300 that I can think of out of my friends list, but the rest, not so much. But anyways, I feel like it does have a lot more wide. A wider audience could check this one out, I feel like. Even though there are going to be some people that I know for a fact they're going to judge it based on its production value, because its production value, it is really well made on that end, but you can tell he as usual, he's independent filmmakers. They're dealing with a lower end budget, so there's always that constraint in there, which I am one of those. I can easily overlook that because I watch so many films of this nature, stuff that is independent, this far independent, under the underground, as I like to say. That's where I like to dwell there. That's the sleazy underbelly where all the good stuff happens. And then there's a guy named White Spider in here. He's a serial killer he is the one that basically he drains them of their souls. You know, he's a very interesting character. I would say he's one of those you can invest a little time into his character because he is there. His portion is big enough to where you should pay attention to exactly what he's talking about and what he's everything he's implying and things like that, because there is a lot of deep metaphor on his end as well. Everything in here has artistic value. So I don't want to hear anybody complain on that end. On any kind of production value, I don't want to hear that, because this one has production value. Now, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, people. I know some people that would complain about that. So, and they would probably complain a little of the acting and say it's over the top. If it suits it. It's not supposed to be something different, or something mind blowing. It is supposed to be mind blowing. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the guy was on Absinthe the whole time he drank, or the whole time he was making this film. Well, hello, buddy. I guess my dog decided he wants to come in and check things out. I'm going to say, watch out, pal. I'm in the middle of making a video. I'm not going to edit that out. That just adds to the joy and the fun of my videos, as I like to say. But as far as any kind of ratings would go on the technical side, like I said, this has great artistic value. The acting is, I like Dakota Ray. Like I said, he has a good charisma about him. The story moves along rather well. No huge hiccups. Nothing for me to get bored about. What else is there? His editing is on point as well. It doesn't get all wonky and lopsided to the point to where the film is incoherent. It does have as far as on that artistic blend as well, there's a lot of like purplish neon colors, which, like what you can see here on the cover, it is very much a part of the film itself, the color schemes and everything of that nature. Anyway, so I'm going to give it a 4 on a technical side, 4 out of 5. That is a very, very modest, good review. I want to give that. Sorry, my dog is really trying to get a part of this video. I should have shut him out before I started doing this. But anyways, as far as an entertainment value go, this one I would say is probably another 4 out of 5. This is an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, depending on your overall view of things of this nature. It's not for everyone. I'm going to say yet again, as I've said like 4 times now. But yeah, Sebastian's Unholy Flesh. I can't say anything bad about it. Please go out and check it out, guys. It's going to be on Amazon Prime as well, so do check it out on there. It is on both that format as well as DVD and Blu-ray. Alright, guys. Love your faces. It's the weekend. I can't say anything anything bad about the weekend coming other than it's going to be snowing. I hope that you guys get to get out and hopefully enjoy some weather wherever you're at. Hopefully it doesn't snow and get all crazy like. And I'll see you all on Monday. And as usual, peace.